With the launch of Lightfall, we have seen a ton of new builds and options come around with the new build crafting system, and when we pair some of these options with the artifact mods available to us, we can make any Void build absolutely insane. Pairing all of our Void-based artifact mods with the Void Titan and Heart of Inmost Light is very strong, even with the nerf to Hoyle. Before we get into it, a like and subscription is greatly appreciated and it helps me out a ton. Now let's get right into it. For our subclass, I like to run the Bubble for my super, Towering Barricade, and the Catapult Lift for class ability and movement, but those can be up to you. You could actually run Shield Bash, and for the grenades, since Bungie actually buffed Vortex nades by 20%, I would highly recommend running that. Our aspects are going to be Offensive Bulwark and Controlled Demolition. Combining these two aspects, we get a ton of Void explosions everywhere with volatile rounds and Void ability final blows, plus faster regen while we have an overshield. For fragments, we are going to start with the new Echo of Cessation, which spawns Void Breaches when you kill a volatile enemy, plus finishers create a volatile burst around the finished enemy. Next is going to be the Echo of Starvation to give us Devour when we pick up an Orb or Void Breach, then Echo of Remnants for longer grenade duration. We're going to round out the build with Echo of Instability to give us even more volatile rounds when we get a grenade final blow. In the subclass alone, we will be creating tons of Void Breaches and have a ton of volatile rounds up all the time, making a ridiculous amount of Void explosions. Moving over to our artifact mods, armor stats, mods, and weapons we want to focus on, Resilience, Discipline, and Strength are going to be what we want to focus on for stats, so we can spam our abilities as much as possible. In the artifact, I recommend grabbing these mods: Authorized Mods Void, Authorized Mods Grenade, Volatile Flow, Bricks from Beyond, and Void Weapon Channeling. All of these will allow us to have cheaper mods in our build, have volatile rounds from picking up an Orb of Power, create heavy bricks from kills on higher tier enemies with Void weapons, and then even get up to a 25% damage boost on Void weapons just by having abilities and supercharged. For mods, starting on our helmet, we have double Ashes to Asset, and then a Siphon mod, so we can get super faster from grenade kills and orbs to spawn off whatever Siphon you have on. On the gauntlets, double grenade kickstart, and a firepower is what you want, so we can have more grenade energy back when we have armor charges, and also be creating orbs of power from grenade kills, which will also give us volatile rounds as well as that armor charge. On the chest, run double charged up so you can have up to a total of 5 armor charge stacks. Then on the boots, run double innervation so you get more grenade energy from picking up orbs, and then a stacks on stacks to get 2 armor charges from picking up 1 orb of power. Lastly, on the class item, we're going to have 3 bombers so that we can have a ton of grenade energy just from using our barricade. This build becomes even better if you pair it with a weapon that has a Void perk, Repulsor Brace, which is available on a lot of weapons now, such as the Unforgiven SMG from the Duality Dungeon, or even the brand new and arguably one of the best wave frames in the game now, Harsh Language. This thing not only gets Repulsor Brace, but it has access to the new perk Envious Assassin, which overflows the mag based on kills with other weapons. I highly recommend trying to get this weapon, which is a world drop, so it'll be a little bit of a grind, but man is it worth it. If you pair all of these things together, you get an absolutely ridiculous overall Void build, which seems to be what Bungie wants us to use due to all the Void-based artifact mods we have gotten this season. Definitely try out some builds on all classes with Void, as they are a ton of fun to use and super accessible with all the mods and fragments we now have access to. If you try this build out yourself, let me know your thoughts down below, and let me know if there's any other builds you want me to make in the coming days. I appreciate you all making it to the end of the video, and if you want to see more content of mine, check out both my Twitch stream and my TikTok for more content. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.